Right. So many affiliate marketers, Emma, they jump in, yeah, and they're thinking quick buck, quick buck. They're chasing that immediate commission, and that's fine, for a bit, but it's really, really not sustainable. The thing is, well, the real game changer, I think, for long-term growth, it absolutely has to be a mindset shift. You can't just be transactional.
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, James. It's like they're focused on the sprint, right? Not the marathon. So when you say mindset shift, like what does that actually look like in practice? Are we talking about like a different way of approaching the whole affiliate journey from the get-go, or
Precisely. It's about seeing yourself not just as a link dropper, but as a problem solver, a value provider. You're building a brand, a community, an audience that trusts you. You're thinking, how can I genuinely help someone here, rather than how can I get them to click this link? It's a huge difference, you know? It moves you from chasing trends to creating lasting value. That's where the real alchemy, the unconventional growth starts.
Oh, that makes sense. So it's less about just finding a product and like pushing it out there, and more about actually understanding your audience and what they need, And then I guess becoming the go-to person for solutions. That sounds a bit more, I don't know, robust.
Robust is absolutely the word, Emma. And once you've got that mindset in place, that's when you start looking at niches differently. Most people, they just go for the obvious ones, don't they? Fitness, finance, pets, all super crowded. The real magic happens when you dig deeper. You unearth those overlooked niches, the ones where there's still a genuine need, but not everyone and their dog is already competing for attention.
Okay, so how do you even like start to find those? Because when I think niche, I think I've already heard of most of them. Is it about going super, super specific, like a sub niche of a sub niche? Or is there a different way to identify them that most people just aren't seeing?
It's both, actually. It's partly about drilling down, yes, but also about identifying converging interests. Think about unique problems that common solutions aren't addressing. For instance, instead of just yoga, what about yoga for remote workers with chronic back pain? Or instead of dog training, consider enrichment toys for intelligent breeds prone to destructive chewing. These are incredibly specific, underserved audiences. They're desperate for solutions.
Wow, okay. That's a brilliant way to frame it. So you're looking for like that intersection where a specific group has a very particular problem that isn't being widely solved. Not just a general interest, but a really pointed pain point. That's smart. And I guess fewer competitors mean more chance for impact, right?
Exactly right. Less competition, more opportunity to truly stand out as the expert, the solution provider. But it's not enough to just find a niche. You've got to validate it, yeah? You need to make sure there's actual purchasing intent within that specific group. People willing to spend money to solve that problem, rather than just, casually browsing.
How do you do that though? Like without investing a ton of time or money first? Because it feels like you could spend ages researching, then find out it's a dead end. Is there a quick way to like test the waters before you dive right in?
Absolutely. Forums, Reddit, niche Facebook groups, they're gold mines. Look for questions that are asked repeatedly, problems people are actively discussing and seeking solutions for. Pay attention to the language they use, the frustrations they express. Even checking Amazon or Etsy reviews for related products can give you insight. Are people complaining about a lack of good solutions? That's a huge signal. You're looking for passionate engagement, not just passive interest.
So you're basically like eavesdropping on their conversations to see what their real pain points are, and if they're actually looking to buy things to solve those pains. That's actually genius. It's like free market research right there. And it's so much more personal than just, I don't know, keyword research sometimes, I guess.
It's really about understanding the human element, Emma, and that applies just as much to traffic generation. Everyone's doing SEO, paid ads, social media posts, right? That's conventional. To get ahead, you've got to look beyond those usual suspects. We're talking about unconventional traffic generation that, quite frankly, a lot of affiliates they don't even consider.
Okay, this is where it gets super interesting for me. Unconventional traffic? What does that even look like? Are we talking about like guerrilla marketing tactics or something completely off the radar? Because it feels like every avenue has been explored at this point.
Not every avenue, believe me. Think about platforms where your specific niche audience hangs out, but maybe not for the explicit purpose of shopping. For instance, could be highly specialized forums that prohibit direct promotion, but allow for incredibly valuable knowledge sharing, or even local meetups, community groups, or leveraging micro-influencers in a really authentic way, not just transactional. It's about finding where your people are congregating naturally and subtly weaving yourself into that fabric.
So you're saying, like, instead of trying to pull people to your content, you're going where they already are and becoming a part of their existing conversations? That's a different approach. Like, genuinely adding value first without immediately dropping a link. I guess that builds trust way faster, right?
Precisely. And a fantastic example of this, something I call, well, dark social traffic. It's not sinister, don't worry. It refers to traffic that comes from private channels, messaging apps like WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack groups, email lists, private Facebook groups. These are places where people share links and recommendations with their trusted circle, completely under the radar of public analytics.
Oh, dark social. I've heard that term, but I wasn't really sure what it meant for affiliate marketing. So how do you even tap into that if it's all private? Like, you can't exactly post your affiliate links in someone's private chat, can you?
No, you absolutely cannot. That's the wrong approach. The strategy here is to create content that is so genuinely valuable, so insightful, that people want to share it privately with their friends, colleagues, or family. Think about how many times you've forwarded an article or a video to a friend because you thought, oh, this is perfect for them. That's dark social in action. Your content becomes the catalyst for that private sharing. It amplifies your reach exponentially, but organically.
Okay, so it's about making your content so good, so targeted, that it practically markets itself through word of mouth in those private spaces. That's a really clever way to think about it. It means you're not just trying to drive traffic directly, but you're creating an echo chamber of trust. That's powerful.
Absolutely, Emma. An echo chamber of trust. That's brilliant. And that leads us beautifully into conversion psychology. It's not just about getting eyeballs on your content. It's about subtly influencing action without being pushy or manipulative. It's leveraging deep human motivators to guide people towards a solution they genuinely need and you're recommending.
Subtly influencing. I like the sound of that because, like, nobody wants to feel like they're being sold to, right? So, what are some of these advanced conversion psychology tactics? Is it about specific words or more about the structure of your content or?
It's a combination, really. One key aspect is leveraging social proof, but not just basic testimonials. We're talking about showcasing genuine case studies, specific results, or endorsements from credible niche authorities. Another is reciprocity, providing immense value upfront, freely, before ever asking for anything. People naturally feel a desire to give back. And then there's scarcity or urgency, but used ethically, only when it's absolutely, truly legitimate, not manufactured.
Okay, so like instead of just saying this product is great, you're showing how it's great for real people with real outcomes. And the reciprocity thing, I totally get that. It's like give, then maybe, just maybe, ask. That builds a massive amount of goodwill, doesn't it?
Massive goodwill indeed. And the biggest, I think, the most impactful psychological tool you have, storytelling. Humans are hardwired for stories. We remember them, we connect with them emotionally.
So instead of just listing features of an affiliate product, you tell a story about someone whose problem was solved by it. You paint a picture of transformation.
Oh, I love that. Stories just they stick with you, don't they? So it's not just, this vacuum has X suction power. It's Sarah struggled with pet hair until this vacuum changed her mornings. That kind of thing?
Exactly. You're focusing on the outcome, the emotional benefit, not just the technical spec. You're invoking emotions, hope, relief, aspiration. You're showing the potential future, the ideal scenario. And another subtle one is framing. How you present information can totally change perception. For example, instead of pay $500 for this course, you could say, invest in skills that could generate $5,000 in the next year. Same price, very different psychological impact.
Wow, framing. That's so powerful and sometimes completely overlooked. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it and what kind of mental image it creates. So you're really tapping into their desires and fears in a helpful way, I guess, not a scary one.
Precisely. And all of this, all these unconventional approaches, they really feed into the long-term goal. Building sustainable assets. Moving beyond just chasing commissions to creating something that actually compounds over time. Most affiliates, they're sending traffic directly to a vendor's offer, and that's it. No ownership, no lasting value for them.
Yeah, that's always been my concern with pure affiliate marketing, actually. It feels a bit like you're building someone else's business, not your own. So when you say sustainable assets, what exactly are we talking about here? Is it a website, an email list? What are the key pieces to focus on?
All of those, Emma, and more. Your own website, your own content hub, that's foundational. It's your owned property. An email list, absolutely crucial. It's your direct line to your audience, immune to algorithm changes. But then think about more unconventional assets, a highly engaged, niche-specific private community, a unique tool or template you've created that solves a common problem, a micro SaaS, perhaps, that complements your affiliate offers. These aren't just leads, they're valuable, long-term foundations.
Oh, a micro SaaS or a unique tool. That's really thinking outside the box for an affiliate. So you're creating something that people would actually pay for or at least use regularly, and then you're integrating your affiliate offers around that. That's way more robust than just a simple blog post, isn't it?
It's a different league entirely, honestly. And even with your content, think in terms of content pillars, not just a bunch of random blog posts, but cornerstone content pieces that extensively cover a major topic within your niche. These become the authoritative resources that consistently attract organic traffic and establish you as the go-to expert.
Okay, content pillars. So a really deep, comprehensive guide on a specific subtopic, and then maybe all your smaller posts link back to it? That sounds like a solid SEO strategy, but also really good for providing genuine value, doesn't it?
Exactly. And it's not just for SEO, it's for brand building. When someone lands on one of your content pillars, they see the depth of your knowledge, the effort you've put in, and it instantly elevates your credibility. This isn't just about reviewing a product, it's about owning a topic. You're building a reputation, a brand identity that people recognize and trust. That's an asset in itself, far more valuable than a fleeting commission.
Yeah, a brand identity. That makes total sense. If someone consistently sees you as the expert on, say, sustainable homesteading for urban dwellers, they're going to come back to you when they need to buy something related to that, right? They're not just clicking a random link. They're choosing you. That's powerful.
Absolutely. They're choosing you. And that trust, that brand, that's what enables ethical scaling. Because when you have that foundation, you can expand your offerings, enter related niches, or even create your own products, all without compromising your integrity. Ethical scaling means growth that actually serves your audience better, not just serves your bottom line.
I really appreciate you emphasizing ethical scaling, James, because I think a lot of times people hear growth hacks and they immediately think of like shady tactics. So what does ethical scaling actually look like? Is it about transparency or making sure the products you promote are genuinely good?
It's all of that. And it's also about a genuine commitment to your audience's success. It means only promoting products you truly believe in, that you'd use yourself, that you know will genuinely help them. It means disclosing your affiliate relationships clearly, and it means always prioritizing value over profit. When you scale ethically, your audience grows with you, not just for you. It's about building a reciprocal relationship for the long haul.
Okay, so it's really about maintaining that trust you've built through those unconventional methods and asset building, and making sure that as you grow, you're not sacrificing that relationship, right? So, like the long term view is really the only sustainable view, it seems.
Precisely. The long-term view is everything here. And if I were to give our listeners a few key takeaways, it'd be this. First, absolutely shift your mindset from transactional to value-driven. Think problem solver, not just a promoter. Second, dive deep into overlooked niches. Find those underserved audiences with genuine pain points. Don't be afraid to go super, super specific.
And definitely leverage those unconventional traffic sources, right? Like dark social and community engagement. Don't just stick to the obvious ones. Go where your audience naturally congregates and provides so much value they want to share it.
Spot on, Emma. And then really get into advanced conversion psychology. Understand how storytelling, ethical scarcity, and genuine social proof can guide people without being pushy. Finally, build sustainable assets. You know, your website, your email list, content pillars, maybe even a unique tool. Don't just build on rented land. Own your platform. And always scale ethically. Prioritize that audience trust above everything else.
That's a lot of incredible, actionable advice, James. It's not just theory, it's a whole new way of looking at affiliate marketing. I think that's going to give a lot of people that edge they're looking for, beyond the conventional stuff. Really, really great